live feed. So it makes sense for us to have this live feed every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. during our lockdown, especially, where we can add more value to the experience of you being with us and answer some questions, give some tips, and address some misconceptions. Okay? So last week we discussed what to do when you're pulled over by the police. And this week, in light of our continued lockdown in Ontario and strict stay-at-home order, we will be giving you some tips for maintaining, mental health while drinking at home, especially. But before we go into that, good news. Our Instagram at Not Your Child Corp is back up. So thank you, Instagram and Facebook, for listening to us, as our account was disabled in error. Now for the business of the day. Okay, number one, set some personal rules in regards to drinking at home. Okay, keep in mind how much and how often. Okay. It's easy, folks, to fall into bad habits, and really and truly, we don't want to compound what we are already going through with more problems. Number two, keep your pre-COVID time of day rules. So only drink at the times you did before COVID. So if they were healthy, that is, okay, healthy times or healthy habits, keep them. So if you only drank after work at say like 6 p.m., stick to that. Don't start drinking at 12 p.m. just because you're home. You don't want to find that when things go back to normal, you have developed some really bad habits regarding drinking, as you know, that will make your transition back into regular life much harder than it has to be. Number three, the same thing applies to lunchtime drinking. Some of us have Zoom meetings and phone meetings, and even if before you would have a client meeting and you have a drink, say a 6-ounce for lunch, don't make it a 9-ounce now just because you're home. Okay? Staying alert and professional is just as important now as it was before COVID. Number four, am I number four? I think so. Number four, drink consciously. So avoid drinking games during this time, even with the people that you're isolating with right now, okay? We need to be fair stewards of our mental health at this time, okay? Isolation and financial insecurity is really sending people, some of them my friends, into some serious depression. So our alcohol intake needs to be conscious and considered. Okay? Number five, my personal rule. I skip a random day or two from drinking just to ensure that I am still in control. And I exercise. You have to move your body, okay? If you are lucky enough to have your mobility, guys, move your body. I also adhere to the no wine after 9 policy, and I'm pretty vigilant, in sticking with my pre-COVID rules, okay? Tell yourself that you're in preparation now for when things go back to normal. That's what I do. Now, if the roads get too tough for you, no pun intended, talk. There are mental health hotlines set up all across Canada and the US, and they're happy to listen to you. Just call and talk. And honestly, you'll be surprised that when you start to talk and release your stress, how much you are actually carrying. So you're not alone. Call and talk. We'll be here, #SocialStrong and #COVIDSafe, to serve you in the meantime. Share the roads responsibly, friends. I am seeing a lot of speeding and aggressive driving, okay? And I don't like it. It has to do with mental health. It affects driving too. Follow us on our Instagram at Not Your Child Corp. Join our Partners for Life team at blood.ca. Look for Not Your Child Corp and just register your number under our team. Watch out for each other, everyone, please, especially our little ones. And remember our golden rule. When you feel different, you drive different. Drive sober. Ciao.